Okay, so good morning and good evening, everyone, and welcome back in today's class. Again, today we are on the day number 39, approximately 39 hours course we already done. And I was doing an estimate that how much is left. Still 7 to 8 hours has been left now. So nothing to be worried on that part. Today topic is little different than the service now which we learned till date. We as a human being is always in habit to find out the mistakes of others. In IT world, we call it as a defect. Or if I say that we guys have a habit to find out the faults, that he's right or not, he's wrong or right. These things called the testing. And this thing I learned from experience. I have one or two students in my previous batches who want to test my knowledge. Let's ask this question to Atul and let's see if he can answer or not. Definitely, I'm not a superman or super or kind of a god or robot, something which I know where I know everything. But still, I try to be manage that part. Try to be answer something. If I don't know, I say don't know. So till in service now, what we done actually, if you notice, we started from tables, we started from forms, we done on the service portal, request management, workflows, email, SLA, form layout changes, CMDB part, ticket creation, assignment, updates, work notes, all the things we've done. Now, if I give example, I said, let's take example from Deepika now. No, Deepika is not speaking, so let's not take her example. Sneha. Sneha's mom teach Sneha that how to make a cup of tea. In the younger age, generally parents start teaching these things to girls, even though nowadays boys as well. Even I know that how to make a cup of tea. And in a day, Sneha's mom says, okay, Sneha, go and make a 5 cup of tea. Or let's say make a single cup of tea. She prepared the cup of tea. Her mother tasted, no, it's not good. Go and make another cup of tea. She again go. She again make. Little improvement, but not up to the mark. After 2 hours, again her mom told, go and make a cup of tea. She again done, little bit improvement, but not much. Now, if you notice, what is the intention of Sneha's mother here? It's not to tease her daughter. It's not to tease her kid. Not to take a wrong direction of her kid. She wants that the way she is making a cup of tea should be perfect. Okay. And what her mother is doing, she's testing that particular tea again and again. Again and again, again and again, again and again. Now, maybe after 10 cup of tea, her mother says, oh, I'm tired now. I cannot take another sip as well. Then what to do? We want to make Sneha perfect in the tea making. Right? So this is a manual work. Every time, same step, same action. Every time, same step, same action. Every time, same steps, same action. Can we automate this part? Can we do automation on this part? Yes. Let me add Nupur is left because she is much interested in this topic. Okay. Now the question comes. How this is related to service now or our IT industry. Thanks, Nupur, for joining. Okay. How the IT industry is related to this stuff. I done some development and I asked Kane, can you test my incident form? Can you test my change form? Kane says, Atul, it's too lengthy form. Fill 20 fields, click submit, click OK, then go next phase, then go next phase, then go next phase. It's so monotonous job. Earlier as well, it was a very good job. If you're a tester and you're a manual tester, you are very in the demand. But now this has been removed and not removed. This has been taken care by the automation testing. What is automation? If I give example, in the early days, when we were just 4, 5 or 6-year-old guys, there was no concept of the alarm clock. How we get up, how our grandparents, our ancestors get up. They saw that sun is rising now. It means day has been started. They see the sun is setting now. The day is going to be over. In India, it has been well said that when a hen or a cock give a kind of its voice in the morning, it means day has been started. Something like that we have a saying in our India. Maybe you people from outside India not able to understand, but I could put in Hindi now. जब मुर्गा बांग देता है, people समझ जाता है कि दिन हो गया है. All the people from India can understand this thing. So this is what? It is complete manual part. But now we automated everything. We keep the alarms in our mobile phones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why this alarm clock does not exist nowadays? Because in the alarm clock, you can put maximum 1 alarm at a given point of time. But in your phone, you can do it number of times. You have a snoozing facility as well. Okay, so this becomes automation here. ServiceNow also understands this part. And ServiceNow says that you guys are building a lot of things. And you're spending a lot of time for the testing as well. Let me give you a framework which is called the ATF. Automated Testing Framework. What this do? Each and every step which you want to do manually, let's put it here only. Let me take example. I want to submit an incident. What step I need to be followed? I am facing an issue and I want to submit that incident in the ServiceNow. Let's not take example of the portal. I'm want to do from the native view. What to do here? Give me step number 1. Anyone, quick. Quickly, everyone. What step I need to follow? Step number 1.
We need to impersonate the user.
Impersonate user, okay.
Open the incident form.
Open form.
Insert details like caller name and
details. Okay.
And then submit the incident.
You know why Nupur is able to submit or save it? It's fine. Why Nupur is able to answer this? Because she's working in this area. So it means when you want to automate anything for the testing purpose, you have to mention each and every step very carefully. It doesn't mean maybe someone says, Atul, put the details and submit. First, without opening the form, can you submit the details? It's not possible. Not a case actually. So it means automation. When we talk about the automated framework, we say that each and every step we need to be defined. Now the question comes, Atul, what do you mean by the define here? Do we need to write a simple English so that it can be worked? No. Let me take you on the ATF part here. Number 1 point. ATF is a plugin activation part. It did not come by default. You have to activate that plugin first of all. Okay. Why it's not sure? Okay. That is the number 1 point. Okay. Second point is that to do that ATF part, we specifically hire the ATF resources as well sometime. Okay. Now let me go and show you ATF. I search for the ATF. We are on this particular area, automated test framework. I will not go in multiple terms of ATF. We'll discuss mainly that how this can be taken place. One is called the suits and one is called the test. We all are enough mature. We know what is the meaning of the suits here. Kind of a specific bundle. In the hotels, we have a rooms like diamond suits, Maharaja suits, all these suits are there. So it means in that particular bundle, you are getting that type of benefits or that type of functionality, I can say. Okay, but test is something which you need to perform actually. Which you need to perform actually. Okay, so like these are the test cases. And second point, this application ATF is a scoped application. If you want to see, go here, click on the application scoping, click here and search. ATF is there, application testing, or maybe something else will be there. But it is a specific, I can say, related to the scoped application. Now, what we are going to be discuss. Number one point is that can I use yes in production system or not? This is one of the interview question. If you say that I know ATF, this question will be asked to you in the interview. Tell me, can I use ATF in the production system or not? Or is it recommended to use the ATF in the production system or not? Sneha, take the question for today and then you can put in the WhatsApp chat. Guys, please try to find out the answer of this. I will not tell. Maybe you can see during our discussion. But this is one of the important question. If yes, then why? If no, then why not? Okay. Now let me come back here. We will let's create a new test case. Because I don't want to go in the theory much. I want to show you something which is important for you to go ahead. Okay. It's saying what is the test you want to do. I want to test let me give a test name batch 7. Okay. Enable parameterized testing. This is basically used when you're doing a testing via scripting part. That value from one table go to value of in the other table, then the calculation should work. So as of now, we're going as much simple as we can go, and I'm clicking not required and click on the save here. Okay. And this is the good point for us. In the recent release of ServiceNow, that is called the San Diego, they launch this option, Debug Test. They launch the breakpoints. I'm telling you, if anyone from you belong to the testing team or work as a tester, please read the ATF as much as you can. Nowadays, it is in the demand. It is in the demand at point of time. Now, these are the test steps. I'm telling you, when I show you that steps, you will be little surprised. Atul, you are not Atul. ServiceNow is easing our work. So now, if I say I want to test the 100 tickets via this 4 step. Number one, I need to perform 100 tests, or I need to write 4 steps 100 times. Incident 1, incident 2, incident 3, incident 4, incident 5, up to incident 100. This thing will be sorted out now. Now go ahead and click on the add test step. But before that, let me come here. Everybody sync with me. Everybody is understanding that what we are discussing at point of time. Any doubt, any clarification required?
Nope. Good.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so let me go here now back.
Atul, I have a
Yes.
question. Like, what all are the areas where we can use ATF? Like, what all
In
conditions we can use?
in see, condition is a wrong word. You can
Mm-hmm.
use ATF at any point of place, but it will not work specifically on the form level changes. Maybe if you say the incident is showing at this number is showing this place, now you move to this place, it cannot test. ATF is basically used for the testing of the workflows, assignments, reassignments, notification, SLA part. But it cannot test your form level or the layout changes specifically. Okay, this question also asked a number of time in the interview. So what my understanding says that you can use ATF for any kind of testing, even though for the integration testing you can use ATF, but you cannot test. I guess portal level changes cannot be tested, plus the form layout level changes cannot be tested on this part. The rest you can do at your side. Okay, clear, Nupur, now?
Yes, Atul.
Okay, great. Now let me come to the add test step. So these are the inbuilt steps given by ServiceNow. Let's take this example here. I want to submit an incident. I'm not taking this as of now. Open the form. Let's go here and search. Open a new form. See how smart ServiceNow build their products. Open a form. And on this place, you have to be tell that when I click open a form, which table it should open. See. Execution order 1, yes, it should be done 1. Timeout, I said if it did not open within the 90 seconds, then it should be timed out. Okay. Okay, it was just loading. Okay. Number 1, form UI, I said standard form UI should be open. Means a UI which is everybody is able to see should be open. Table. I want to open the incident table. Incident form, not table. View, as of now, you can leave it. Click submit. Remember, you can do one thing in a one step. Now, what I want, when I open a form, let me go here and show you. Now, when I open a form, what are the mandatory fields? Caller, short description, and company will also, okay, company is not required, and reopen date. Let's go here. What this called? This is called the set value. Add test step, set field value. Next. What value you want to set? I want to set, because these are the mandatory, which without this incident cannot be saved. So I'll go here. On the incident table, definitely short description, batch 7 world test. Caller, learn, grow. See, it is already showing that these are the mandatory part, guys. Reopened. I can put this one. Company. It can give me error. Let me try something. ACME. And click on the. If you want to put any other field, you can put it. Like I want to put the category as well. Or maybe I can put the description. Something like that, I can put it. Let me click on the submit here. It means, see, it's saying some fields value have dependency on the other field. What it's saying, because if I come here and configure form layout, let me bring the company field as well. because yesterday we activated what we activated? Domain separation. So now the company field is mandatory. And save. See. Now let me see if I put here learn and grow. Is my company auto-populate? No. So better let me do one thing. Let me add my company in the user record so that it should auto-populate. Let me put ACM. Yes, sir. And save. Okay. Now let me put Acer as well. Otherwise, it should auto-populate if my understanding is correct. But I'm putting it here for the sake. If it give me error, let me remove this. Okay, let's remove this part. But it's saying that company will be populated on the basis of the caller here. So let me remove this company here. And now I click on the submit. Done. Step 2, done. Now what is the next step? This done, this done. Now click on the submit. Come here, click submit a form. Okay, no problem. Next. Simple, submit a form. It will just click on the submit here. Nothing much we are going to do. Click submit. My test case is ready now. Everybody is with me. Any doubt, any question, any clarification now? Let me come back here. Just remind me, I have 1 or 2 announcements as well here today. So just remind me. Okay. Yes, guys. Kunal, Deepika, Detona, Kane. Any doubt till this point? Any clarification required till this point?
No, at all.
All clear, all fine, everyone?
Yes, okay.
Okay. Good. Let me go to the next point. Now, steps are ready. Let's do a quick test here. Okay. This thing, breakpoint or debug test, if you want to know, you can check in my video as well. Okay, but I'll try this part, but not immediately, little later. Click on the run test. It's saying, do you want to run a test on the client side including? I said yes. Run test. And see the smartness of service now. Suppose my mom was not at a home. I make a Maggie. She came back and I say, hey, I make a Maggie. What she asked, I don't believe. Do you have any proof? Nowadays, what happening in our life? We are going to reel, R-E-E-L, instead of R-E-A-L. We want to capture everything instead of enjoying the things. Right? If you go anywhere, click photo, put status. If you eat something, click photo, put status. So in this case as well, when I say testing will be fine, when I have a screenshots available with me. So service now giving you the screenshot. See what is saying, taking the screenshot and sending to the server. I'm on the step 1. What step 1 says? Open the form. I open the form for you. I'm taking a screenshot. Reporting step result. Step 1 complete. Step 2, setting the field value. See 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It is taking the screenshot. This is testing only, right? Submitting a form. It means your record has been saved. Submitting a form. Step 3 is execution is going on. Hello world, why it's coming? Anybody know? It's coming from our UI policies or the business rule we have done. It's done and dusted now. And now what it's doing, it's reverting back. Because why the changes has been reverting back? Because if you run a test case in a single day, thousands of times, thousands records will be created in a system unnecessary. But I'm sure Kane have a question. Atul, then how I will prove that this test was successful? Because rollback has been done, record has been not there now. Let's go back here and see. Step 1, step 2 done, go to results. Here are the screenshots for you. What you want, see. Opening a form. This value we set up, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And at last, submitting one. This one. So you can see here, it says success, 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 and the past. Now, what's in your mind at point of time? Yes.
I have a question. If there's a fail, suppose if it doesn't pass.
It will showing you a fail here.
Okay. So what do we do next after that if it fails?
Okay. If you did not make a good cup of coffee, then what you will do?
Obviously, we'll prepare again.
First, you will rectify that why it's be failing, and then you will do it again, right?
Yeah.
Same thing. Go and check. If it is a fail, it will show you that why it has been failing. And you can go and check what value I have set up. This is very, very minor case I'm telling you guys. Just let me finish this part, then I show that out of the box. In a single test case, they have 30, 40 steps. So things will be same. Nupur, there's no change in the process. If testing fail, what you do? You raise a defect. In the same case, raise a defect. Let them fix. Let test again. Or either you have to be correct your test case. Correct?
Yes.
Correct. So this is the same thing you have to do here. Okay. Clear the picture now, everybody. Let me come here.
What is test transactions? I could see there are test transactions and test logs.
This is the step-by-step execution. That what I'm doing in the transaction level. It's all of the code specifically. Logs are basically how it has been executed. What was the output? What was the description you put it here? When it has been recorded. A detailed step, I can say. We are mainly concerned on the test results. If any result fail, then go to the logs to see that what has been failed. If you open this, you will be able to see the complete detail as well. That what has been done. Okay. Clear, Nupur?
Yes, Atul.
Okay. Now let's go back. And now the question comes, Atul, we done a testing. In a test, I have 3 steps, right? Open the form, fill the value, submit the form. Now I want to assign this incident to anyone else, or maybe to assignment group. I want to make a change in the short description in the same record. How you can do that part? Let's say add another step. Okay, what it's saying, let's say I want to set up few more values. I want to set up the assignment group. I want to change the impact. I want to change the channel as well. Okay, once an incident has been saved, I want to make updates on this part. Go here, set field, open an existing record. And this is the beauty here now. This is the beauty here. So it says what it's saying, which record you want to open it. Now you have a question. Atul, I am a human being. I know what was the incident number. But now that incident number does not exist. Right? What was the incident number? It was 21. It does not exist because service now roll back that part. Now what to do? So go here and click on this icon. What it says, it says which record you want to open it. I say I want to open a record which has been saved on the step number 3. Okay, record. Yes, I want to open a record. This is the way you can open the existing record in the testing itself. See, once a test step has been done, the record has been rolled back. But if you want to continue the testing on the same record, then you can use this method. Clear this point, everyone? Or still in doubt? Yes, guys, tell me. Nupur, Sneha, Bicola is top of Catchy, Laura. Yes. Kane.
So you said, Atul.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you're adding to the record. Is that what you're saying? You're trying to run out different more details on the same record.
So okay. So now what we are going to do? I want to update my incident now, and to do that part, I need to open that record again, right? And this step will help me to open the record again. Okay. And I click on the submit here. And now I will do the field setting again. I want to update more fields. Or I can say, let's see, I have something of the update fields. Record update, no. Let me say set field value. Next. Okay, now what I want to do? I want to change the priority. Okay. Priority cannot be worked directly, it should come from the impact. Let me change the impact to high. Let me change the assignment group to incident. Let's say ITL. Okay. Let's remove all this. I want to do these two changes. Click on the submit here. And now I click on the submit a form. And click on the submit now. Now something important here, which has been launched in San Diego. What ServiceNow says, if you want to see your test cases on a breakpoint. Breakpoint means just hold a test case result for 10, 20, 30 seconds. I want to evaluate and then I want to proceed it. That is called the breakpoint here. What you can do, go here and click and say, it's got this one, add and remove breakpoint. I want to this as, let's say, I want to this as a breakpoint. Add a breakpoint here. Means at this point, my test will be stopped for a few seconds. Then I want to make it here. Add and remove breakpoint. Okay. So at these steps, at these two steps, my test will be hold for a few seconds. And now I click on the run test. And it said, do you want to run the test on the Chrome? I said yes. Open it. And now it's starting the results for me. If you want to cancel the pending steps, you can cancel it at any point of time. Let it be running now. Why it's showing null? Okay, it's running. Let's see what it's been doing. Executing test patches. Now you can see it's just starting this part. Setting set field. Now come back here. Why it's not showing this option? The breakpoint option should be showed here actually. Submitting a form. No, maybe we done something wrong here or what? It should show me a breakpoint here. Okay, okay, wait. Let's cancel the pending steps. I got the point. Let me open this again. I click on the debug test now. Yes. In the debug test, what it has been saying to me, that pause the before rollback. I'm sorry. Yes. What debug test means here, that before service now roll back my complete test case, I want to pause it for a second and click on the run test here. Because if it is rolled back, I'm not able to see that what happened in the background, right? So to do that part, I click on the debug test so that I can test it. I can check it, everything before it's going to be rolled back everything on my side. Now it's been running it again. Now you can see on the step 2, I have a 10 minutes breakpoint. Means I can hold it only this for 10 minutes. If you want to see any data, if you want to see any corrections, you want to see anything, you can see. See, you cannot update the things on the runtime. It will not work actually. But you can reanalyze this part. If you think you're done with your R&D, then click on the step over so that it can go to the complete the step now, resuming the test. So breakpoints are kind of holding the test for your analysis, for your some kind of a R&D you want to do. So now you can see it has been done. Now where we have a breakpoint, we have a breakpoint on the step number last. Now it's saying again, pause a breakpoint. I'm done with the breakpoint. Step over so that it can proceed to the next level. Okay.
Atul, it will break on every step, or we can mention the step where
we mention here. You can see we mention here, right? That these are the 2 breakpoints for me.
Okay. I guess I missed.
So,
yeah.
Yeah. And if you're appearing for the ATF interview, it can be asked specifically by the interviewer to you. Please tell us what are the new changes is coming in ATF from the ServiceNow perspective. And these 2, debug test and the breakpoint, are the newly introduced by ServiceNow in the San Diego. It was not earlier. But one thing which is very important to be understand here is that why we need the ATF, or why ServiceNow introduced the ATF. Anyone has any idea? This is what my training says. It's a techno functional. It means this is a functional part we need to be understand now. Why we need the ATF? Why ServiceNow think let's introduce the ATF? Testing can be done easily, right? Manual also it was working. But why they want you, or why they bring the ATF? Sorry, is someone speaking? Okay. The reason is that why ServiceNow introduced the ATF, because ServiceNow says that my customers are upgrading their instances after 6 months, right? We saw the upgrades and cloning, right? After upgrade, they have to be test the complete system. At least the basic testing they have to be do it. And to do that testing, if they have to do this manual testing, they spend approximately 1 or 2 weeks to go for the end-to-end testing, right? To reduce that effort, ServiceNow say, let me give you the ATF part. Define your test case and run at any point of time. As soon as upgrade done, run the test cases, schedule the test cases, and it will give you the results within 1 day or 2 days, maximum 1 or 2 days, as per the given criteria or given conditions or steps we will be doing here. This is the prime reason that ServiceNow introduces the ATF in the system. Clear, everyone? Other than that, for your regular testing, for your releases, your products, everything you want to do use the ATF. But the prime reason is to test the upgrades. We need some mechanism so that same thing cannot be done repeated and repeated and repeated again. We have a ATF on the place. Clear, everyone, till this point? Any doubt, any question? Let me come back here. See, everything is getting attached here. You can see complete picture. Let me come here. Starting from Nupur, Deepika, Kunal, Laura, and Avi on the top 5. Yes, guys, any doubt, any question you have? Okay. Kane, Sarah, Sneha, Vikola, Bhumi, Kachi, and Detona. Any doubt, any question, any clarification you guys think?
No, sir.
Great. Now, homework for you guys. At least create 5 or 6 test cases. 1 for incident, 1 for change, 1 for problem, 1 for knowledge, and try to do this particular testing at your site. See, Nupur, you should be happy now. Atul, it failed. It failed. Let me show you. Go to the test results. It failed. Failure. Submission of incident form using the save action was aborted. What this particular thing means? Let me open this. Yes, Nupur, tell me. This is saying that you are asking to submit a form, but submit button is not available once a record has been saved. It is a update button. If I submit this, let me put a submit here. Let me do this and submit. Oh, sorry. So once I submit any record, let me go here. Let me open this. Did I get the submit button here? No, it is update button. It means in our test case, we are using the wrong step. What step we have to be used? Let's go here and show you. Instead of submit a form, I should do instead of this, I should use, let me show you, update or record update. We can use it because I'm updating the record. I'm not saving, I'm not submitting it. No, I am updating it. Or maybe I can say you can use this thing, UI action. Click a UI action. What this means? These are the UI actions, right? These two buttons are UI actions. It asking that, okay, during this step, tell me which UI action you want to put. And I say click on the update so that it can update my stuff. These are the mistakes we have to find out. Things were going fine, but I put the wrong step. I should put a update, not a submit. Clear, everyone? Nupur, now hope you'll be clear that if it is failed, how it will look like.
Yes, okay.
Correct? And you can see one first test success, second we cancel, third it's failed. Once it's failed, it's failed. It is not like Atul 95% has been passed, one step failed. It's failed. There's no gray area. Okay. Clear? So this is little about on the ATF perspective. You can see the breakpoints, you can check the debug test, all the things will be there. Now I want to show you something out of the box. So that you should know that how ATF is being used. Copy, let this thing, incident assignment. See, 27 steps they will be doing. Impersonate, record update, impersonate, open the form, set the value, submit a form, existing record, validation, field value, click UI, open existing record. See how many steps they'll be using. But I can run this test case at any point of time. Once the step has been done, my rework has been gone. I don't want to do the rework again and again and again and again. This is a one-time activity need to be written. So now from the homework perspective, read about this step, what they mention it here. What do you mean by the field validation? It's saying check if this is the group is assigned or not. Validate the form, match the following condition. Assignment group is network within the failure timeout 5 seconds. If it did not assign in the 5 seconds, it should be give me an error. That is the thing you have to be understand now. These are the important things which you will do. You will understand that how it has been working for me. If I go here for the change, let me see, copy, on hold. Let's say on hold, normal change. 9 steps total. Impersonate, record inserted, open record, assess, and click on the on hold. Done and dusted for you. Yes. Tell me guys now. Any doubt, any further question? Yes, go ahead.
Atul, like we have the test scripts already present. So if we want to use, is it that when we are using those
manual,
test
it's a manual or it's an automated one?
The automated one, the ATF test scripts that is already present. So that you were showing just now. So if we want to use them, we have to use the whole test script, or we can take the steps also from them.
See,
only the
you
step.
can no, you need to be copy the complete test. So if you see here, copy test. So when you click on the copy test, a new copy will be built up, and then you can remove if required any step. But what you will remove?
Okay.
You need all the steps, right? If you say I want to make a cup of tea without switching on the gas, you cannot make a cup of tea, right?
Okay.
So these are the things you have to be noticed.
And one more, like I was asked
Mhm.
one question in an interview regarding
Mhm.
weight. I shared it with you also. The weight option. What is the
Wait,
weight
wait, is
option?
that is break point, right? Which we discussed.
That is only weight.
That is only weight because you are holding it for some time.
Okay.
Maybe what you can do. Let me go back here. Hmm. Let me try to add. Let's see if anything weight option is there or not. No, there's no weight option. It means the things which you're talking is basically the breakpoints only. That on this part I have to be break it. I have to be hold it for some time period. That is a breakpoint. These two are the recently
And one more
released.
question I want to share. Like I was asked, like, can we?
Good.
Okay. Yeah. One more question I was asked. I want to share is that some can we add a data lookup in the test script? Can we check the data lookup in the test script? Something like that.
What is data lookup? Data lookup means this thing. Impact is 2, urgency is 5. This is data lookup. So you can test it. If you set impact urgency, then you can see what priority is coming. That is data lookup only.
Okay.
So multiple values you have to put. Multiple time you have to do the validation on that area.
Okay. Okay.
See, I'm telling you a lot of things which maybe I'm also not sure. You can go and check on the here. Data lookup, nothing is there. Let me see the lookup. It's not there. I want to see the inbound email action. Generate inbound email. So this thing we can test. So multiple options are there. You can see here. You can search in this area. I'm telling you, being a fresher in the ATF, if you know this basic thing, so this is for the all step. Anything you want to do in the navigator part. You want to see the custom UI part, email part, form level, these things, list or related list, server, service catalog, even portal also they introduce now. What else you need? It's a lot of things. But yes, it is growing very fast pace now. ATF is growing very fast. My experience is from the last 3 releases, Cubic, Rome, and San Diego. I see ServiceNow is putting a lot of efforts on the ATF area. In all these 3 releases, they bring something new in ATF. Rome, they optimize it. In San Diego, they bring these 2 new options, breakpoint and the debug options. Sooner they are going to be connected with some other tables or the portfolios as well. Dashboards you can see, reporting you can see, server side you want to see, in record insert, record update, this thing you can do. The main thing is that you should know that what to be do by this way. If you don't want to do anything, just click on this and read about this, what it's telling to me. These are the questions asked in the interview. On the form, set field value, what it's doing, validation, what it's doing, UI action, what it's doing, these things. Clear everyone till this point? Any doubt, any question, any clarification? All clear, everyone? Just last time I'm asking here because from my side, I am done from the ATF. This is what I know and I'm telling to you. So don't think Atul, it is very small you told to us, but this is what I know. I'm sharing it with you guys. Okay, no other doubt, no other question, no other clarification. then let me stop the recording, and I have two announcements here which I want to do. So let's discuss that part. Let me stop the recording here, guys. Don't leave the class, please.